In today's reporter story, I'm going to talk about more positive aspects of the job of reporting. And the first thing that comes to mind is stories that can make a difference. So many years ago, I covered a story about this gal named CJ. She was probably about 12, and she had cerebral palsy and a special bike that helped her to be able to be on a bike with her disability. And she was super fun and smart and cute, and somebody stole the bike. So it stunk because her family didn't have a ton of money and it wasn't a cheap bike. So my photographer and I at the time covered the story and put it together to let people know about it and put the word out in case anybody saw, because it's such a unique bike and maybe they could find it. And what ended up happening is that so many families saw the story and were touched by it. They donated money to this family, to CJ's family. And then they got so much money that they were able to buy an even better bike for her. And so stories like that made me feel awesome because they reminded me that it's not all bad and that stories really can make a difference. And so, sometimes we'd also cover like missing kids stories, stuff like that, putting it in the news, showing pictures of maybe a car that people are looking for, license plate, the kid's face. That can really make a difference. I mean, obviously, so can Amber Alert, but those types of stories that do make a difference where maybe somebody sees something or says something or calls the police, that feels really good to share positive information. And so it really wasn't all bad. And I also think of being a reporter as becoming like a mini expert on lots of different things. So I would get to meet people, communicate with really cool people, people that were happy, people that were going through hard things. And I would get to learn about, especially when I worked in Sacramento, I worked a lot of stories around politics, laws that were, being built or had passed, and getting to learn about that, how those affect people, and just learning about so many different things. And so that was a really cool aspect of it as well. So again, it's not all dangerous and scary. It also can be cerebral, and you can also learn a lot and get to know some really interesting and cool people. So I wanted to share that as well.